Okay, be honest. How many times this week have you checked your phone specifically to see what your favorite celebrity was doing this week?
Specifically, how many times you want me to answer? How many times specifically I check my phone? I don't know. Like, there's no answer. All right,
Was it a lot? A little too many?
Too many, and it wasn't because I was actually caring about listening to the music or whatever their talent is. I was just invested.
Exactly. That's what we're talking about today. On this channel, we give you the who, the what, and when usually on the latest drama. But today we're going into the why.
Like, why do we feel personally offended when a celebrity we never even met has a breakup? Or why does it feel like we're on a literal, like we're losing a literal friend? Like, why does it feel like we're losing a literal friend? Well, when they get canceled.
Today we're diving into the psychology of parasocial relationships. We're going to talk about your brain, how it's actually hardwired to crave this drama. No, it's not because you're nosy. It's actually a survival instinct thing from the Stone Ages.
We're talking about the psychology of why you like to see the rich and famous fail.
Psychology, science, yeah.
Science, yeah. Science, psychology. Why do you like to see the rich and famous fail? Also, how the like
get ready with me.
Right. Getting ready with me culture is like hacking your brain.
It's time to stop spilling the tea for a second and look into why we're so thirsty for this in the first place.
Let's start with why we like drama and gossip. We're going to go with evolutionary psychologists. They believe that gossip was like social glue. It was what held the tribes together. We're talking about way back, in tribal days, our ancestors. And this stuff is actually hardwired in our brain. So with gossip and celebrity. So like if you were the person who remembered like some like juicy gossip, or you knew who was cheating, or who was like kind of betraying or not honest in your tribe, then you were likely to be like held, you wouldn't be kicked out, and you would be like held in high regard because and this is all survival. This is all about survival mechanisms. Because it's survival, our brain still kind of like uses it. It's like hardwired. Even though we have technology and we have all types of advancements, we still haven't advanced towards those straight up survival instincts of our brains. So moving along, our brain still thinks today we need gossip to survive. It's not boredom. It's your brain. It's psychology. It's real.
Ready for me to go? I didn't want to interrupt you.
Okay.
So we are actually capped at 150 meaningful relationships. This is according to Dunbar's number.
Yeah, Dunbar had a concept that we're capped at 150 meaningful relationships. And when it comes to celebrities, I would say that all of our relationships are already capped. We already have 150 relationships. You're talking about cousins, cohorts, coworkers, friends, people you just like have any type of meaningful relationship.
But hold on, I think most people have picked up half of their family and friends and replaced them with celebrities in this theory already.
Your brain is trying hard to do that anyway.
Yeah, at least some of them. Maybe not completely all of them, but most of us, some of them.
Your brain is definitely trying to kick out your cousin so that you can be some type of friends in your mind with Nicki Minaj. Seriously. Let's talk about Schadenfreude.
You ever see a celebrity like Nicki Minaj, Cardi, and you think, oh, their life is so perfect. They have everything you want. But when a celebrity's life is perfect, sometimes it makes us feel bad about ourselves. When they have a messy breakup, like Cardi being Offset, or a public meltdown, like supposedly Nicki Minaj, it levels the playing field. It makes us feel, at least my life isn't that chaotic, especially when they go on rants and all that other stuff about how they're feeling.
Yeah. You get a little hit of dopamine. Yeah. When you see them kind of like spiraling. And it has nothing to do with who you are as a person. It's hardwired. It's psychology. It's stuff that you would never even know it's happening to you or why it's going on. You just sit there and laugh. I believe personally that is the reason why we watch fights. Like, we like to see people getting beat up because of a little hit of dopamine that has to do with Schadenfreude. Yeah. I don't know why I have to say it like that. It's just
I think an example of when we were both excited to see somebody, happy to see somebody fail, was the Anthony Joshua fight. And you know that's our dude. Many people, not just us, were happy to see the other dude fail because it was time for him to fail.
Jake Paul, that's because we didn't like him.
Right, yeah, but still, that's why he's perfect in that example. But I guess it's not because he felt too perfect before. So,
right.
I got many examples, though.
It was more because we felt like he was getting away with being a bad person. Yeah. And then when he finally wasn't getting away with it no more, yes, I'm telling you, that felt good. Yes, that was a huge dopamine. And yes, Schadenfreude. Yes, for sure.
Do you need another example, or are we good with that?
No, we don't need another example because we have a celebrity. As a matter of fact, we are about to tell you about some actual celebrities who we can use to describe these situations. And we're about to start talking about these celebrities and how it relates to parasocial relationships and how we, y'all, all of us in here, like, have had moments, and we might even give you some examples.
So before we do that, we're going to ask some questions. So
shoot, you asking me a question?
I guess
I ask you something back. Okay. We're going to do this shit.
So who was the first celebrity that you ever felt a real connection with? And like, you were 12 years old and you would have fought somebody in the school cafeteria for them, like, smoke over them, and they famous.
Okay. I won't say I was 12 years old, but like,
it don't have to be specific. Yeah. Like, he was in high school or teenage.
I was young, but you couldn't tell me nothing about Ice Cube after I saw Boys in the Hood. No. Ice Cube was so perfect.
No, okay.
You cannot tell me nothing. I'm sorry. He was perfect. He was smart. He was strong. He was dope boy. And he can rap. What? You can tell me that. I was listening to NWA. I wasn't even allowed to listen. I couldn't even buy a record from NWA or go into the movie theater to see Boys in the Hood. But that's where we were. That's what it was. Like, and wasn't there a second part to your question? Oh, would I do something to defend them? Yeah, I did. I said that. You could.
Would you do something at 12 years old to defend them? Would you have done something at 12 years old to defend them?
I would literally fight, but I would tell you were wrong if you try to tell me anything bad about Ice Cube.
I don't think I would have fought nobody either over anybody. That was one of my favorite stories. Yeah, but I might have got given into a little verbal disagreement with you about it.
Okay, have you ever had a celebrity betray you so bad that you had to stop listening to their music or watching their movies or shows?
I can't say they betrayed me personally, but there was somebody that I felt like I needed to stop listening to their music because everybody else did, but I just couldn't because their music was so hard. So yeah, I guess it was hard to let go of that too. And that person was R. Kelly.
Oh yeah.
He got some classical music.
Yeah, classical or
classic music. Yeah. Classic R&B music.
Yeah, it's hard to stop listening to R. Kelly songs. You gotta separate. You gotta be like, look, I ain't playing R. Kelly, but those songs is separate. That's something else.
Is there someone that we never talk about them on this channel, but that you secretly keep up with, like on a day-to-day basis? And if so, why is it a secret?
Ooh, that's like, this parasocial stuff getting a little deep, ain't it? Yeah, but okay, I wouldn't say secretly. I just don't talk about it. I just do it.
I say it sounds like that's a yes.
I mean, I do. Okay, I'm just going with Carlos Miller, and pretty much the 85 South Shore as a whole. Like, I'm always like looking to see what they got going on. I don't know. I think getting invested, right? I can't say that it's a secret though. I just don't talk about it. Maybe because I don't want to look crazy.
Understandable. I don't think that's crazy. Sounds like a crush.
Like everybody. Okay, yeah, it could be a crush. But yeah, like I don't know how many times I looked up like what city Carlos Miller's from because I keep forgetting. Anyway, we do need to get into the celebrity stuff. We do need to talk about what's happening, and we are going to start with Nicki. We're going to do some stuff. We're going to kind of talk about specific examples of how parasocial relationships relate to, like, again, starting with Nicki Minaj.
We already know that one of the top female rappers in the game has one of the most intense fan bases, the Barbs, and they are very parasocial. Some people feel the need to defend her when people talk about her or down on her online in a very serious way. They're willing to dox, do anything, like send SWATs to your home, anything to defend the honor of Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj fans, like Barb's, really believe they're taking a loyalty test. Like they feel like their fan, like being a fan, is a complete loyalty test. They have to stay loyal to her.
This is one by some person that feels she needs to be loyal to her after the situation that recently happened with her. What situation that happened with her?
The political stuff.
For the very few who are standing with Nicki, regardless if she's MAGA or not, I don't give a damn what she is. Loyalty is loyalty. And people show their true colors. As this year of 9, the snake is ending, we're seeing who's really for who. Just because someone has a political belief, it doesn't mean that I'm going to stop messing with them. They're going to stop being any less important. Y'all be missing the plot. Y'all miss the scene. Y'all don't get the point. If someone's life is under attack, why wouldn't she be pardoned, or why wouldn't she go seek pardoning from the president?
Okay, so I have a couple of points about that. Another part of the parasocial relationships, the fans start to make up reasons why, unconfirmed by the celebrity, but they make up reasons why that they're doing what they're doing, what she's doing in this video. She's pretty much insinuating that Nicki wants to do it for a pardon, even though she's never said it. So she thinks she knows how Nicki feels, and that it's because she's doing it because she wants a pardon.
That's when that cognitive dissonance sets in. Right, yeah. That's when they like, now you start to kind of go against your own beliefs just to support or be loyal to Nicki. Before we move on, let's do this little quiz. We're going to test our loyalty to Nicki Minaj specifically on this quiz, and we're going to reveal. We're going to go 1 to 5. So write down on the thing. Right, we're going to ask a question, and then we're going to rate how close we are to that question being very true. So 1 will be not likely at all, and 5 will be extremely likely.
Okay.
Right? And then we'll reveal the answer to you, and then we'll come back and discuss it. So
what are the questions?
First question is, the question for Nicki is, I feel like I need to defend her online when people talk down on her. So we're going to write our answer. And we are going with 3, 2, 1. Can you see that? Can you see mine? Hold up. We didn't even have comparison. Oh, wait. I thought you were Barb.
I don't defend nobody online. Okay.
Barb, kick her out. Kick her out.
I defend her. I know her.
Kick her out. I can't believe that
I don't need to defend
one.
I'm going to explain. I don't need to go online. Like, I'm assuming they're talking about in chats and defend them, but like every day, I guess if somebody says something, I might like correct them if I know something different. But otherwise, I'm not that socially attached to anybody and care that much.
You have a duty to protect her.
No, so I guess I'm not a Barb, but I am a Nicki Minaj fan, music fan.
Okay, so
if that's what a Barb is, but
right,
I'm a Barb that likes her for the music over everything.
What about when she was arguing with Cardi B?
About what? There were several times.
I mean, anytime. Like there were several times.
Sometimes she's dead wrong.
So, okay. Again, you have a duty to defend her, whether she's wrong or not. And you're.
So I would say that's a no for me
to show up.
So I'm not parasocial for that question.
You're not Barb at all. You're not loyal, Barb. Not at all.
I guess not. I'm not that loyal to any celebrity in that case.
Okay. All right. I guess we can move on to our next celebrity. And since we decided to bring up when Nicki Minaj was picking on Cardi B, let's go straight into Cardi B.
Hello, Cardi 106. How may I help you?
Hi.
Hi.
This is not Cardi.
Yes, it is. You're on the phone with Cardi B.
I am?
Yeah.
Yes.
No way.
Yeah.
Ask her something.
Ask you something.
Cardi, I don't want to ask you anything. I just want to tell you I love you.
Aw, that is so nice and fruity.
Thank God, because I thought a stupid question.
She said it was nice and fruity.
Yeah. Okay, so
she loves her.
Well, she loves her and never met her, probably, most likely.
I mean, she sounds like she was in love. That's probably why Cardi seems kind of fruity.
Yeah. And very parasocial, because how do you love some? I don't know. What does love mean to you? Because that's not my definition of love. I gotta know what it means to love you.
So Cardi's thing is being like an open book. Like everybody can see into her real life. She wants you to see like who she is authentically, like unfiltered. She'll let you see her doing her hair, doing her makeup, play with her kids, cooking. You know, Cardi B kind of is just like, and then she's like open, and then it makes the fans feel like they're a part of that.
And it makes it feel like if you met her, y'all would be best friends within like 5 minutes. Like y'all kicking it off right. And I think that might have happened with some people, but they were also celebrities. But that's what mad regular people feel like if they got the chance to meet her, that would happen.
Okay, well, since you mentioned that, let's go into the real question, and let's do this. Okay, let's do our question and our scale. So the question is, I feel like if we met at a party, we would actually become best friends in like 20 minutes.
Don't steal my answer.
Don't steal my answer. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
So, I thought yours was gonna be higher than that.
I mean, I already know why you picked 1. I actually would try. I would try. I would put effort into it. Now, I'm trying to be realistic by not, because I wanted to put a 3, but I was just like, best friends though. But I would say like in 20 minutes she would know my name.
I would say the question said best friend. So for me, I don't have no best friend. So I doubt by me Cardi B, she gonna be the one best friend.
You wouldn't even talk.
Exactly.
You wouldn't even say anything. So like you would just sit there and observe.
Yeah. So my answer was very realistic in that case.
Your answer was good. I gotta say that. Your answer was realistic. My answer might have been a little less realistic, but only because of best friends and
But there's also reasons why I'll be less likely to try with her for my own personal reasons.
Okay. Well, so what is the social, what is the word? I already forgot the word, Lord Jesus.
Parasocial?
Yeah, the parasocial take on when it comes to Cardi B. Especially with that girl in the video. Like,
yeah, so not just her, like many fan bases, like the Beehive, all of them, they feel like they're in love with the celebrity. Michael Jackson, they don't even know them, is one thing too. And also, Cardi B also had this thing where like she would bring people up to her thing, and pretty much she would be dissing the person.
Did I confirm anything? Shut the up! About to delete my whole fucking social media because y'all don't shut the up. And it's the dump my own fucking fan base. The last time I got dragged was because my fan base. I don't see nobody talking shit but my own fan base. But y'all want to send me a bug just to talk shit on the timeline. Did I move with a man? No.
Like, I could never be that obsessed with a celebrity where they were being mean to me and be like, oh, that's so beautiful that they're doing that. Oh, no.
Yeah, I think it's because she let them so close to her that they really believe they know her. Yeah. Or they feel, so they can feel like they know her. They can't really believe they know her. But, like, seriously, like, be for real. Ha ha ha, your boy, 50 Cent. We're going to bring back up our word. Schadenfreude. I don't know why I have to say it like that. I cannot not say it like that.
Very excitable about it.
I had to say it like that. And, you know, we talked about what that was earlier, and he is full of Schadenfreude.
What does that mean again?
So it's like when you kind of like to see like people who are like high end celebrities or like rich people or famous people fail, right? Yeah, okay. And oh my God, with 50 Cent, he will show you some fails. Like, and it's like we get to come sit in 50 Cent's living room and be like, who failed today, Mr. 50 Cent? And it's like that, like he's the king of chocolate, not lying, like not at all. He doesn't even want your sympathy. He wants you to laugh at his enemies. Like, even if he's failing, he's like, yo, don't worry about me. Look at this fool over here. And he will throw them under the bus. He will show you everything. He will definitely expose somebody. As we know, I mean, if we want to give examples, we
got so many examples. We got so many. We got Marlon Wayans. We got Mad.
You got the whole documentary about Diddy.
Yes, very crazy.
Yeah, it's just so much. Okay.
He takes things to the max level, especially he did with a whole documentary against somebody. Like, yeah, that's very going deep into it.
Ready for our little quiz?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Whew, okay, we're gonna do our parasocial levels for 50 Cent. All right, question is, I check his page specifically to see who he's roasting today because it makes me feel better. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Ooh, look at my number. We might have missed some. The shot before you might be a little more present than we think over here. Like,
I guess that's what it is, but it's not like, I don't feel like I really want to see people fail necessarily, but I do like the entertainment of it all, especially the way it's presented by him. He does it in a way where it becomes off as appealing to search for.
It's hilarious.
Right, yes.
I mean, it's 50 cents.
But it's like I said, it's a short frame, but I don't feel that way for everybody. That's why that one is tricky for me.
Yeah, I mean, and if we so much. Now, I mean, it was cute and it was funny because him and Marlon were going back and forth at some point. But when it comes to like Diddy, it was almost like Diddy is like kind of in trouble, right? So it's like, ooh, he must be a bad person. And then we like, he's a bad person. And then here comes 50. Like, look what I do to bad people. I'm sure that has helped with the shot for it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't necessarily want to be 50 Cent. We just want to like be entertained by the drama. Like, we just want to be like, what's going on over there? Let's look at 50 Cent's window and see who he's beefing with today. Like, it's kind of like that.
There were so many things with this whole topic that got me questioning things if they're really true. Are you really limited to 150 meaningful relationships? It's a question I keep thinking about in my head. I guess so.
What was that, Dunbar's theory?
Right, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Are you really limited? I mean, they did some tests and stuff. It might actually be true. They were saying it comes from tribes. Like, in tribes, they would only have like tribes up to about 150 people. And it wouldn't really go any higher than that. And it's like, so research, studies and stuff are kind of like supporting this theory that you're limited to 150 relationships. So, right. And I mean meaningful relationships. And I mean, why would you want more? I mean, do you want to be that connected to?
And what is a meaningful relationship to you? I want to know from you and from the people. What is a meaningful relationship?
I will start by saying, like, a tribe, everybody in your tribe is a meaningful relationship. These people are either your relatives, people who live in your neighborhood, people who you work with, or people who are somehow meaningful to your survival.
Okay.
Right?
Of course that.
So
I'm just debating on whether like somebody that used to be your childhood friend would apply to that. I don't know.
I guess someone who used to be your childhood friend, I would have to say would be meaningful if they still have an impact on your life. Not necessarily if you still speak to them, but if they still have an impact on your life. Like, say your childhood friend taught you something and you use that thing all the time. And you be like, oh, I remember when, Karen taught me how to ride a bike. And now I ride bikes every day. Like, I would say that would be a meaningful relationship, even if you don't speak to Karen anymore. I would also say, like, maybe somebody who you met as a child, like a family member, aunt, uncle, something like that. Maybe they cooked your favorite dish and you've been like chasing that dish ever since. You're like, oh, I want to cook it like my Aunt Susan. Like, she cooks fried chicken better than anybody else. I would still say that's still a meaningful relationship.
We got to answer the question to the title of the video. Which is why are we so obsessed with celebrities who don't know we exist was the main point in our gossip and parasocial relationships. What is the answer to all of this? The why, I guess, is in human nature.
Human nature. And we're hardwired. Our brain has been taught it for centuries, since our ancestors. This was something that our ancestors have done as a survival technique. This is survival. That was survival at that point. We're still seeing it as survival. I mean, like, is there something else? Okay, before we go, let me let you know. Human nature doesn't change. Oh, yeah, the celebrities we're talking about will be different next year or whenever, but our brains, our hardwired brains will react to them just the same.
I want to hear from you in the comments. What is your score for the celebrities mentioned? Who's the one celebrity that you're obsessed with that doesn't know you exist?
You know what? You know how we did the little game? Grab your own little people. Let's see how parasocial you are. Go back to the questions we had. Write down your own answers or in the comments. In the comments. Put your own answers. We'll come down there and comment too. We'll come down there and respond to your comments. But you take our questions that we asked ourselves and answered. Make your own answers. And then let's see how you score. Let's see how level 2 you really are. That's all we got. Thank you for watching. Our parasocial friends.